There's a song by Dire Straits which is called Brothers in Arms. So we at CINTAA consider all of you, the entire community, all the people working in the creative atmosphere as brothers in arms. And a very essential part of our community is the child actor. We've seen senior citizens being exploited. And now, we, in the last, I think a couple of decades, have realized that the child actor is being exploited not only by the employer, but by his own parents, his guardians, and the ecosystem around him or her. We are rather fortunate as the executive committee members of the Cine and TV Artists Association, CINTAA, to have an integral part in the formation of the NCPCR guidelines. For those who are unaware of what the NCPCR stands for, it is the National Council for Protection of Child Rights. There was a time when the child labor was primarily restricted to Mahtani and BD workers, and because they had nimble hands in manufacturing fireworks, and we've seen that there have been umpteen number of hazards and deaths of children across the country, especially in the firecracker industry. We've seen similar hazards, especially related to the heart and the mind, which is mental and emotional, to the child who in his or her formation stages encounters a lot of emotional, financial and physical turmoil when he or she is working on a film, TV, SVOD or an OTT set. I'm very glad that the NCPCR, with the support of the central government, formed a committee which has been working on it for the last 3 or 4 years and realized that the international guidelines primarily set up by the big broadcasters like the ABC, the NBC, especially BBC, which makes a lot of content which is related to children, that the child needs to nurture. The child is like a bud. It can't die as a bud. It has to grow and enrich itself as a blooming flower. And these guidelines are right now being adhered to very strictly internationally. We are hopeful. We, as in you, us, the entire ecosystem, whether we are directly connected to the media and entertainment industry, whether we are aspirants or whether we are parents, siblings, or guardians of children who are either interested or being coerced economically or emotionally to fulfill the ambitions of their guardians to enter the media and entertainment industry, whether as performers or whether even as mere audience or whether even acting in a group dance. But there are physical, mental, emotional hazards that these kids are subjected to. And the NCPCR guidelines, which primarily refer to the fact that nobody can misuse the funds of these children till they attain the age of 18. They have fixed working hours so that their education, their blooming, their enriching, their zest for knowledge is not affected. I'm very glad that we at CINTAA have got the opportunity to spearhead this entire campaign, and these guidelines are finally being implemented by the central government in accordance with the laws of the international community, whether it is the International Labour Organization or whether it is UNESCO or whether it is UNICEF. Thank you.
You can read the NCPCR guidelines by clicking the link given in the description. To read all the NCPCR guidelines, go to CINTAA's website by typing www.cintaa.net in your browser window. Scroll to the bottom of the website till you reach the section that says Important Links. Click on the last option NCPCR Guidelines under the Important Links, which will navigate you to the NCPCR Guidelines page.